Howdy, Mike McCoy here. Got my glasses on so I look intelligent. Mother said, you gonna leave your glasses on? I said, yeah, I want to appear smart. Okay. Quit sniggering, Mother. Fool a few people, maybe. But anyway, I got a question. This old double-wide trailer has got a condensation problem. Back last few years, if it got down below 20 degrees, it would condensate and it'd drip and spot or two, and that just irritated Mother to no end, and me too. So this summer, we bought this super duper, what did it have in it? Silicone sealer to go on the roof. It's white. And I thought, Mother, you have hit a home run. You have really figured out what we can do to stop the condensation. And we had bought, I had cut out all the rafters and everything to put a roof on this thing. Well, this cancer come alive in August, and we decided to wait for a while, and I'm glad we did. But anyway, back to the super duper white stuff we put on the roof. Before, like I say, if it got down to 20 degrees, it'd condensate, and it might drip a drip or two here and drip or two there. Now, how cold does it get to condensate?
50s.
In the 50s. And it don't drip this here and yonder, it drips all over the place. I'd say we get like a gallon of condensation just of a morning, you know. And if anybody's got any ideas what we could do to stop that, for I don't mind putting a roof on this thing. That don't bother me a bit. But I don't want to put a roof on it and not be no better off than what we are, you know. I want to improve. And we was just going to put a roof over top of what's here. And a guy that seemed to know what he was talking about said, Mike, if you put a roof over that, it's still going to condensate, for the old roof's still going to be there, and it's going to be forming water on it, dripping down and all that stuff. So that made sense. But these are $200 or $300, what is that, dehydrator?
Humidifier.
Dehumidifier. That ain't helped a bit. Got a fan in the end of the house, a blowing or a sucking or something or other. It ain't helped. But now, we heat with wood, and we've got a little gas, unvented gas heater there in the wall. And somebody said that little gas heater might be causing a lot of that. If you know, leave it down in the bottom and tell me. For I don't know now. I don't claim to be a smart man when it comes to a lot of this stuff. But
you got your glasses on.
I've got my glasses on, so I'm ready. If you tell me something smart, I can at least read it. But I don't know what to do. And, you know, I want to get this fixed. We started just to buy another double wide. My God, we got out of price in double wides, and I could build a house for what it cost to buy one of them things and get it set up. They wanted $25,000 to set that thing up. I ain't paying that. But anyway, back to the drawing board here. If anybody knows anything about water dripping and stuff like that, leave it down in the doobly-doo or whatever. Because I've talked to a lot of people that seem like everybody's got an opinion, but nobody seems to know. I know that that warm, moist air is going up and hitting that cold tin and causing condensation, but what can I do to keep that from happening? I was thinking about just turning this roof off, putting either rafters or trusses up, sheeting them, and then putting some kind of membrane down, put tin on top of that, and that way if it did leak, it'd leak on top of that membrane and run off. But I don't know. It might leak on the bottom of that sheet. I just want to know how to stop this. 2 or 3 said, well, you ain't got enough ventilation. That old porch out there is just sitting out there in the open. I've seen it drip off of it. And our sawmill shed down there is wide open. It'll rain in there sometime. So, it ain't the ventilation. I know that. But I know you people's a whole lot smarter than I am. So, tell me what to do. And we'll try it if I like it, and if I don't like it, I won't try it, because, you know, I've got choices. But I don't know what to do. It's got me stumped. Now the garage out there, it don't sweat, but now it's got shingles on it. And Chad put the same stuff on his roof, and he's been fighting condensation ever since. So I think this old white stuff, but I mean, once it's down, you can't get it up. And I don't think that other stuff will stick to it, and I don't know. So we'll just have to go from there. I don't know what to do. But right now the plan is, and tell me if I'm thinking about wrong. The plan is to tear this old roof off, tin off, little old rafters or whatever I'll leave in, but the tin's coming out. If it needs a little more insulation in, I'll put some in. And then put either build rafters or put trusses up there and sheet it solid with this chipboard, and then put tin on top of that. Does that sound like a good idea? If it does, tell me it sounds like a good idea. If it sounds like a bunch of bullshit, tell me that too, for I don't want to spend $8,000 or $10,000 on something that's not working. We ain't rich. So, and I've got to get Mother a place to live, you know. I know she's still got her looks and everything, but she might have to attract a man. You can't never tell. So, that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. We don't want to move over on Laurel in the brick house. That's too far over. Don't like that. So we're going to fix this. So, give me your thoughts.
Here's what I done to the house. I ruined it. I don't know if you can tell anything about it or not. The sun's so bright. But I put that white stuff on it and absolutely destroyed it. Now I put two coats of it on it, and now it leaks everywhere. So if anybody's got any suggestions other than tearing the roof off, we would appreciate it.